Good evening, I'm weather forecaster Lance Huffman here for my final forecast here at NewsLink, Indiana. Our temperatures right now in Muncie at 72 degrees, temperature in Fort Wayne at 64 degrees. So notice that pretty significant temperature difference just by going up a few miles on I-69 here. Again, 73 degrees in Indianapolis, 76 degrees in Bloomington, and 73 degrees out west in Terre Haute. Our high temperature today was a lovely 74 degrees, definitely liking these kind of days. And our average high is 65 degrees, and our record high 86 degrees has been in the book since 1976. How much longer are we expecting these 70s? I'm sorry, it's going to actually be ending today. We're going to be tracking these showers and thunderstorms with a cold front, and this system will be moving its way eastward throughout the next few hours tonight. Could expect to see some of those showers and thunderstorms as well, and we'll be tracking this as we go throughout the next few hours as well. Now, the Storm Prediction Center has also noted the potential for some severe thunderstorms as well. That's what we'll be tracking. We have a slight risk for severe thunderstorms for Muncie, which is about a 15% chance for some winds within 50 miles of any given point in kind of the slight risk area. So we are expecting a mainly wind-driven event as we go throughout the night tonight. We can't rule out some instances of some larger hail. We'll be continuing to track this for some trends as we go throughout the night tonight. Now, here's a look at one of these models as we go throughout the next few hours. At around 10 p.m., we start to see this system start to move into Indiana. When we get towards around midnight, most of this system is around central Indiana at that point, mainly damaging winds. And when we get towards around Friday or tomorrow morning at around 1 a.m., or just past midnight, this starts to get into the Muncie area, but by around 3 a.m., this is actually out of the area, and most of that severe weather threat is actually moving into Ohio at that point. But there's just a little bit of uncertainty when we go to our next model here, and it's mainly on timing because both models are still suggesting the potential for some gusty winds with some of these showers and thunderstorms. At around 1:30 a.m., it's still keeping most of these showers and thunderstorms just west of Muncie, mainly in Grant and Madison counties at that point. But at around 2 to 2:30 a.m., that's when it starts to move these showers and thunderstorms into Muncie, and then starts to exit the area with some lingering showers and perhaps some more rumbles of thunder as we go around 4 a.m. And that's out of the area by around 5 to 5:30 a.m. So a little bit difference in timing. And so we'll be continuing to watch that as we go throughout the night. Now, we do pretty low end on the tornado threat, but again, we'll be watching that as we go throughout the night. We're tracking where the warm front is going to be lining up, and that's going to be pretty big on determining what threats we'll be expecting in terms of the tornadic potential with that. Damaging winds are really going to be the biggest threat with this. Hail is going to be somewhat of a threat, but it's a pretty low-end threat as we're expecting, again, mainly damaging winds with this. And when you ever expect thunderstorms, you always have to look out for some of that heavy rainfall. Now, some of our rain totals are about close to 1/4 of an inch in Muncie, but these totals are going to be varying depending on where those heaviest downpours from some of those thunderstorms are going to be. So again, this is going to vary as we go throughout the night tonight, but just a general idea is around 1/4 of an inch to around 3/4 of an inch for the majority of those who see those showers and thunderstorms. Now for tonight, a low of 49 degrees. Again, those showers and thunderstorms, winds out of the south at about 10 to 15 miles per hour, some gusty conditions up to 25 miles per hour as well. Now for tomorrow, we start at 50 degrees at around 8 a.m., 51 degrees at around lunchtime. And when we get towards 5 p.m., 56 degrees at that point. Now for our carnival forecast, 55 degrees at around 6 p.m. for tomorrow when the gates open, and at around 51 degrees at around midnight when gates close. Mostly clear skies, and 51 degrees at that point. Really expecting mostly clear skies as we go throughout the carnival. So that's going to be pretty nice. It will be a little bit breezy though, so do be prepared with that. Take a look at your 7-day forecast. 57 degrees for Friday, 52 for Saturday, 56 for Sunday. We continue to see some sunny skies. We have 64 for Monday, mid-60s continuing into Tuesday, but that doesn't last long as a cold front moves through then. Be sure to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at NLI Weather. Have a good night.